Hey, I wanted to do a series of videos here to show you some features on the Harvest Church Charlotte website. Majority of our visitors come to our church, first-time visitors, via our website online at harvestchurchcharlotte.com. And there are many different features here, but this is our landing page, is what we like to call this in the web industry. It ties a lot of different resources and information together that the church uses to provide value to our attenders and our members. But it also gives a lot of information to visitors as well, first time visitors. So it's a great resource for those attenders and visitors to share with other folks. This is my church, and gives a lot of information. But today I'm going to do a series of videos and go into a little bit more detail about some different features on our website that hopefully you'll find resourceful, but they'll also be a great way to spread the gospel and share information about your church. But the first thing I just want to cover in this video is these icons that you see up in the far right top corner of your browser, or in this video, but on our website up in the top right corner. We've got a Facebook link, we've got a YouTube link, we've got our podcast link, and I also have a iTunes podcast link for those Apple users out there using an iPhone. That's a great way to go straight to that podcast. And then we have a link to subscribe to our church email so that you can get weekly emails from the church. And then I also have a link up here for prayer requests. So I'm just going to go through these right quick and give you a little bit more information about each one of these links. So we'll click on the Facebook one first, and that'll bring up our public facing Facebook. I'm not signed into Facebook, so you won't see you'll see some pop-ups here for wanting me to create an account or log in, but this is basically what someone would see without a Facebook sign in, and basically the same thing. We don't have much private on our regular Facebook page, but this is, if somebody's searching for Harvest Church, not only could they find our website, but they could also find our Facebook page. Our Facebook page actually has a lot of information up to date about events and postings that are current as of the day. You'll see just from yesterday we sent out our weekly email, and we also create a post on Facebook that has a link to that email, because each one of those emails you receive actually has a web page associated with it, so they can actually click on that link and it will actually take you to our email that we sent out, and it has all the announcements, all the things we currently have going on at Harvest Church, and many links within that as well, to be able to click on and get to that information. And also we have you can, through that email, through MailChimp, when you're on that page, to that link, you can actually go back and look at past issues, so they can look at last week and going way back to see what we've been doing over time at the church. And then kind of getting back out of that, back to Facebook. There's also, we post on Facebook on Sunday mornings. We'll post the event that we have through the Bible app. So the Bible app is free, of course, for reading the Bible and doing reading plans, and but we utilize it to create an event page each Sunday that has our announcements, has links for various things to do with Harvest Church, a lot of what I'll be showing you, and also has the sermon notes for Pastor Tom or whoever's speaking that morning, for you to be able to follow along and see what's going on with him. The cool thing about this link off of Facebook is if you don't have the Bible app, you can actually click on this in your browser, and it'll actually open up that event into your browser window, whether it be on your phone or mobile device or a tablet, and you can actually go through and see all the things that we've placed on that event, all the announcements, and then scrolling right through until you see the actual sermon notes down towards the bottom. And this is pretty much the format we use every week with that app. So whether it's a first time visitor looking at it, or someone that comes regularly, you'll be able to utilize that, pull it up, make your own personal notes if you're signed into the Bible app, and be able to save this event and save your notes so you can go back and reference them if you really enjoyed that sermon and the notes that you took. That's a great way for you to do that, and you can even read more into those notes in the Bible app. So that's a pretty cool feature of utilizing that Bible app. And there's so many features in that Bible app. It's a really great product. So I'm glad that we're able to utilize it in this capacity as well to turn people, to make them aware of that app. Also on Facebook, we post all our events on here as well. So you'll see like this coming Saturday when I post this video, we've got a men's breakfast coming up, so it gives you all the information on that as well. And you can share any of these posts with your friends to tell them about your church. So that's a great way to do that as well. Also, you'll notice over here on this sidebar on Facebook, it gives all the information, address, phone number. Also shows, our reviews from people. So that's a great way, or a great thing you can do for the church as well, is go in and give it a review of Harvest Church, how you feel about the church, and just a great way to promote the church as well, to let people know, thus spreading the gospel, of course. Getting into the next little tab here, we've got a YouTube channel that we have. So when you go to that page, there's videos on there, everything from past way back when videos, stuff we've converted digitally that when the church was doing television a couple of decades back. You can go in there and see some of the programming that they did with Harvest Time magazine. And then you can also see some of the past promotions we've done over, the last several years, as well as we've been adding some digital content there. So that's a great way for you to look at the videos. And the videos that I'm showing you today we'll probably be putting on our YouTube page, so you can go back and check those videos out there as well, to refresh about this information. Also up here you'll see that we have our podcast links. Now we have a Listen Online page that has the past 18 messages, current messages. But using the podcast, ever since we've been posting sermons, you'll be able to find them on our podcast. So all our digital audio that's been uploaded since we've been doing that since I want to say like 2013 or so, you can go back and look at the podcast and see. But the cool thing about this, you can actually click on, like, this is the regular podcast feed. Usually I say if you're an Android user and you want to subscribe to the podcast, it's a great way to get the sermons automatically loaded on your phone. So if you're a person who likes to listen to the sermon on the go from your phone or at the gym or something like that, that's a great little tool to use as a podcast. But you can actually play these right on your computer. So if you want to go back further than the ones we have on our website, this is a great way for you to go back and listen to some older sermons as well. And you can also, there's some apps that you can, I believe, use right on your computer and subscribe to that podcast, and it'll actually load it up on your computer as well. I also have a link to the iTunes podcast, so if you're an iPhone user, that's a great, probably, better way for you to go about subscribing to the podcast. But just a great opportunity to go back and listen to sermons. This one again is an email subscription form. So when you click on it, it'll open up this form in a separate window here, and this is just a way for you to subscribe to get emails from the church, the regular weekly emails. But anything other than that, if it's a closure or something like that, and you want to be able to get those notifications right to your email, this is also how you want to subscribe to that list so that you're receiving that information as well. So that's that on that link. And then the last one here is the prayer request. So you click on that and you'll actually be able to go in and fill out an electronic prayer request. So maybe you were sick, were not able to make it to church, or maybe you're someone that's come across this video or this our website and you're remote listener online. This is a great way for you to engage with the church and just let us know about a prayer request that you have as well. So that's those icons on the top, and thanks for tuning into this. And look, keep an eye out for the next video where we'll go into some different items like our calendar of events page and talk a little bit about that. We'll talk a little bit more about our MailChimp email and some features in that you can click right on each week and get to places you need for information or even reminders. We'll talk about our give page, and I want to give you some more information about that, and hopefully some other things. We'll be talking about things you don't see right off the bat on our website, like our church directory, and just some digital platforms that we use at the church. Just great ways for you to engage and be a part of what we do at Harvest Church Charlotte. So thanks for checking this out, and look forward to sharing some more information with you guys. God bless you and have a great day.